Hi guys, it's Peter and welcome to our channel. And today is going to be quite interesting video. My wheel just passed 500 mile. Well, I passed it a few days ago. Now it's 576. I'm not sure if camera is going to pick it up, but it's there. And that was quite interesting and fun time to ride in my GT. Right now I'm in GT. It's not in the original configuration. I did quite few mods. I brought to that level where I like my GT, or better called GTR, because it has GTR conversion. Now I like my GTR better than XR. I mean, for last couple weeks or so, all my attention, all my time, it's getting to GTR, not to XR like it used to be. I like my XR a lot, but finally I modified to that level when it's comfortable. Of course, GTR from box, better performance wise. I mean, more torquey, better battery, and I like that from beginning. But the way what GTR handles and rides with stock, original stock tire, the one right now it's XR, it was right. It was right experience, riding experience, pretty bad. I mean, some people's gonna like it, and some people's gonna tell me probably no, you're wrong. GT it's all around better than XR. In my opinion, and like I mentioned before, I'm a heavy guy. For heavy guy, GT is good because it has a bigger battery and more torque. XR, the way I set up my XR, half-inch drop. Uh, Hoosier, this tire was used to be here. My XR much better riding machine than GT from beginning. But GT right now, the way I turn it my GT to GTR with all belt and whistle, I love it. 576 miles so far. I mean, no regrets at all. It kind of costs you money if you put all those mods what I did, but in the end, if you're looking for a better machine, that's probably the way it goes. So far, I got one tail flare. I believe it's one tail flare they call from Craft and Ride rear foot pad. I reshape it, make it flat, added 5 mm foam, reapplied a new grip tape. I also, like I already mentioned, a GTR conversion with my Hoosier DT whatever tire is. It's a 20 series. Yeah, rubber compounded, really nice. Then probably was on a 300 or so. My rear bumper, I did grounded through. I added from my XR skipper plate, attached 6 screws or so, and now this skipper plate will last forever. Also, I did waterproof it. Now this unit completely waterproof. I mean, if you toss it in a river or so, leave it for a day or two, maybe water is gonna get into motor, which I doubt. There's a couple O-rings. I applied some little bit more grease on the shaft, make sure the moisture will not get in. But battery box, controller box, it's completely waterproof. And to be honest, I have to admit that controller box and battery box on GT, it's much better quality wise, and also the way cover fits, rubber seal, much better than XR ever been. GT, I have to give Fisher Motion points right there. They did pretty good job on those two boxes, the way it seals. The connectors for foot pad and the motor cable which connects to the battery, I mean the controller box, that those two connectors, that's a failure point. I don't know why they didn't put it there, any seal or O-ring or so. It will be completely waterproof. They maybe did that in a purpose, kind of hiding a little ticking bomb. Pretty much if you was gonna go right through moisture, that's when it start getting a problem. I'm glad I did discover that, fix it, reseal it. Now, like I said, it's completely waterproof. And I really love it. My GT right now, like I said, I mean, I spend a lot of time and money into, but I'm glad I brought my GT to that level. Also, one more mod I did. Well, probably I did a few more. I just not can pick it up from my head right away. But I made improvement on cooling, and by saying that, I removed both rails And the seating position for axle blocks to a rail, I resurface it, reshape it, resurface it, make it much closer tolerance and better fit properly. And now, for example, before, I'm living in Alaska. We don't have too hot days. Really hot days like somewhere in Arizona or so, 100 plus. Uh, in average, 70 something or so. In the hot days, probably 80, maybe 80, low 80s. And on a long run, for example, 14, 15 mile on a single trip, the highest number I saw on a motor, it was, I believe, like 130 something. Yeah, high 130s. Now, after repolishing those blocks, uh, and the main thing is because it's powder coated rails, that powder coating is work like insulation. It doesn't provide any heat. By resurfacing, you bring a bare metal to metal, axle blocks to rails. And now, after when you resurface it and put it everything together, now the rail actually works like a cooling sink. And yesterday we didn't get over 80s or so. It's probably low 70s. But I took it for the long run, put it 15 point something miles, and then I checked my app. The temperature was for motor, it's like 107. Yeah, I believe it was 107 Fahrenheit. That's really awesome. This mat alone probably give you another 20 degrees or so to go. Different, and that's really awesome. Well, guys, pretty much that's all I got for this video. I hope it was kind of interesting, enjoyable. If you guys did enjoy, thumbs up. If you don't want to miss any future videos, subscribe. I will really appreciate it. Thank you. Bye bye.